been a long flight to Lanzarote. I'm too tired to talk, and we've just arrived at Blue Sea Playa Club apartments. So I'm going to go and have a little look around, see what's in the apartments. The area I'm in looks really nice. So if I'll just switch this around, you can see where we are, just right on the street, around the corner there, and facilities down there. We got air hockey and pool. It's just a nice little area. It's just close enough to the town to be able to just walk in 30 seconds. So here we are, a little fancy living room, big telly. Be sticking our fire stick in that in case we want to watch anything. Little kitchenette. It's actually quite nice with a nice little low counter there, and that's our extra bed. That's going to be flipped into a bed. So because there's 3 of us in this apartment this time round. Oh, goes back quite a bit. So let's have a look what's in this room. It is a shower. Nice. It's a good little shower. Standard. Hairdryer. Sink, toilet, all the mod cons, such as somewhere to go and have a poo. This is the bedroom, and that's the Carleen. That comes with the bedroom. What's this? Is this like I'm trying to pull it off the wall. It's just a mirror. Okay. It's double. Well, it's 2 singles pushed together, isn't it? But it is actually quite nice. This is quite a cheap. Just a big wardrobe. This is quite a cheap. We went cheap because we just thought we'd.
We paid a little bit.
How much was it for a week for 3 of us? 2,000.
About £2,000.
2,000. What's this door go to?
It goes somewhere, but
It's just
it's a bit
cleaning.
it's a bit scary.
Back
Anyway,
door.
but we paid about the same if you went with 3 people to somewhere else and it was not as expensive as this.
Yeah.
This is look at the lovely bathroom.
Lovely
I
bathroom.
literally went,
She gasped at the bathroom. At the bath. You gasped at that bathroom.
I gasped, I went,
Okay.
because do you remember the last bathroom we had?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Last time we were here, it was a bit minty.
Not here. This is lovely.
Oh, I don't know. I forget now. It's a fridge. Anyway, there we go. It's stuff. So, is there anything in here? Yeah, just dishes and stuff. So there you go. Hey presto, nice little apartment. Well, you give it a chance. So if you look outside, you've got like this little area here of a table, and then you can hear the noise. Literally out there is the main strip. So we'll see how sleep goes, because I'm not one for staying up till 3 in the morning drinking. So, but the bedroom's far enough back out of the way, and the whole area is just really nice actually. So I think this will be all right. This will be grand. So now to find somewhere to eat.
Okay, so it's about 7 in the morning. I've just got up nice and early, so I can give you a little tour of the actual hotel grounds rather than just the rooms. You can see what this place is like. So this is Blue Sea Playa Club. It used to be called La Branda Playa Club. A lot of people just call it Playa Club. So you know what you're looking at. So if you want to book this place, you know what you're looking at. Here's the reception. The reception's just off the side of the main strip there, so it's quite easy to find. It is what it is. It's just a reception ultimately. So when you walk into the reception, you're immediately greeted with this area. You see it all lit up. So this is a little table hockey, table tennis area, and then behind is a little covered area. So we'll go for a little wander and we'll see what else there is. So straight away there's some rooms, and you can see it's quite a nice little layout actually. You've got a map to show you where everything is. It's quite a big area full of apartments, of a pool area which is close by here. You'll see people are actually already putting the towels out. You've got to be quick to get your towels down. It is just after 7 and the sun's just risen, and people are out putting towels down for their seats for the day. We've not managed to get a place by the pool this week. I don't think I'd bother trying, to be honest. I just go to the beach. It's just across the road. You see, it's quite nice. It's got got that nice Lanzarote white building layout. Everything's very, very clean. The cleaners come around and do a really good job. They actually come to the room once every 2 days to tidy up. As you can see, the rooms have all got their own little area, little balcony areas. Now we're into this area here. This is called the solarium, and this is just an area which has lots of sunbeds. You tend to find at night it has kids playing around in there, playing football. So if you're right next to this area, you might get woken up by kids knocking a ball around. Then we get to this little area here, which has got the pools. You can see there's a little baby pool. It literally is for babies. It's a small pool, it's very shallow. And this is the main area. So behind us, or over that way, are a lot more buildings with exactly the same kind of layout of rooms. It's got 2 levels. We're all pretty much the same wherever you go. So if you can see it here, you can see it there. So we'll just go down to the pool. As you can see, they've all been claimed already. So the pool here, there you go. So that's 0.4 meters deep, that pool. So it's just good for little tiny ones. And it's absolutely full during the day. It gets to 0.5 at this point, and then 0.5. So that's as deep as it gets, half a meter deep. You know, little shower here, showering off. Then this is the main pool. Again, you can see all the seats are taken already. There's a few spares, to be honest. There's quite a few spares. So over that side, there's a few. So if you're getting up at around 7:30, 8, you might be lucky to get some. This pool's 1.4 meters deep. It is full of kids during the day, so it's a really good spot. If you've got kids, it seems to be having a good time. Over here are your showers and your toilets, and in here is a little bar where you can buy snacks, and drinks and so on, and there's a little seated area inside there. Obviously it's not open at the moment. There's also a seated area outside there, so you can have your snacks. They don't like you to have food out from outside around the pool, so you're going to be either going back to your room if you're buying food outside. Talking about buying food outside, you see that yellow doorway sort of lit up? I'll show you what's down there. It's quite cool. You can see the sign is for the Hipadino, and there's literally a doorway it's locked, so they must open it when it's opening time. But literally down there you can see the steps down, and that's the Hipadino. So they must lock that during the night. I've never been over there at night time. And so you can pop into a little supermarket. It's not as good as the Supermercado, Mercadona, which is quite a walk away. That's really, really cheap, the Mercadona, if you head right up the strip, but it's a lot better than those little sort of family-owned supermarkets which will rip you off big style. So it's actually quite reasonably priced. They do little meal deals in there as well, so you can pop in and get a sandwich, a drink, a little packet of Pringles or a little chocolate bar. But I think it was €3.50, about £3. So you do get a good little meal deal from there. If you have, there's the police in there, is it something? If you have a scooter, you can leave it inside that room and it can be charged. So inside you can see, I don't know if you can see through the windows, a couple of scooters. So you can leave them in there to charge overnight. But up here, there is a little area for charging as well. You can see it's actually labelled off for charging. So you can leave your bikes or your scooter here. This door leads to a little cafe which is on the street. It's like a little restaurant bar thing. The food looks alright. I've not been in there, if I'm honest, because you literally step out onto the street over there, and I'll take you out there, and you're onto the main strip. So you've got such a choice of restaurants. You don't want to sort of pick the one, no matter how good it is, you don't really want to pick the one that's right connected to your facility. So we'll take a little walk out and I'll show you how close you are to everything. So there you can see another charging area, and that's where Jet2 Holidays comes on a Friday morning. Oh, it's locked, it's shut. Okay, there we go. Is it locked? Try again. Gracias. There we go. It won't let me out because it was too early. So you can see we walk out, that's that little place that I mentioned. But if you literally walk up the street, so this is away from the strip. This is walking away from the strip up the hill. See that lit up there, La Caña. So that is a tapas bar, which is nice. And then, as you can see, we're right, there's the club, Playa Club, there. Literally walk out onto the street and it's like the main strip. True Forella is a reasonably priced restaurant. Pizzas, pastas and the stuff. Last night we got takeaway pizzas from there. So if you just ask if you can have some pizza parriera, they will sit you out the front on a table, take your order as if you're staying there, but then they bring it to you in a box so you can take it away. You can see there's the strip there with bars going down. This place, the bodega place, is good. You can get a wheel of tapas from them, which is quite nice. But like I said, you can walk all the way down there. Whole load of restaurants. Literally across the road there's a high-end restaurant. There's another high-end restaurant. And just down there is Serenity, which is a rooftop bar, which is absolutely brilliant. So you can see there's literally tons of places to eat and shop and so on at your doorstep. Where those taxis are where, if you get a bus transfer, it's where the bus drops you off. So you'd have to come around this corner. We got a bit lost, we didn't know where to go. They just dumped us off on the street there and we had to go looking for the place, but it's just around this corner. So it's easy to find. So if you're thinking of staying at Playa Club, hope that's given you a bit of information. You got any questions, I'll try and answer them on the video. But otherwise, happy holidays.